Welcome to the Garden Report. I am Jared Weiss. I'm back on the show so I can talk to Caleb Burton about why the Celtics are going to trade JAYSON Tatum for KAWHI Leonard. Tell me why.
Well, I think the Celtics fans would be absolutely devastated to even think of the idea of trading their JAYSON Tatum. But to give you my opinion, I think Leonard just brings a solid defense. I think that he is one of the best defenders in the NBA. I think he can really put pressure on the ball. Not to say that Tatum can't. I just think that there's a different kind of rhythm he brings. And not only on the defensive end, but offensively. I think that he distributes the ball. He knows how to get the basketball to his players. He's an incredible creator. So I just think that besides his, overall play in itself, the way that he would play with the Celtics and under the coach of Brad Stevens, I think he would just be a great fit. I think he's a humble guy, a coachable guy, and a player that can really take off for the Celtics. So.
It's funny because the whole discussion around KAWHI Leonard has taken a weird turn. People seem to forget that he almost won MVP last year. He's one of the 5 probably best players in the NBA, and he's about to turn 27 this upcoming season. So he's entering his prime. So to me, it feels like this whole discussion is kind of a joke, the idea of not trading for Kawhi, but there's a few factors that come into play. The first being he's been out injured the entire year, and it's never really been clear how much of it is him feeling ready to play or him actually feeling injured as opposed to him kind of holding out for whatever reason.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense that he would hold out. Guys in the NBA don't hold out. That's just not a thing that they do, unless they're Kyrie Irving threatening to have knee surgery to get out of Cleveland.
Right, and that is a factor. I mean, you get nervous with guys who have been out for, especially this year. I mean, it's been insane with the number of injuries that the NBA players have had. But just with, Kawhi Leonard even coming off from an injury this season, it'll be interesting to see, is he going to be the same? How, what will he bring to the table when JAYSON Tatum has had a solid year? So all those factors do matter. So I think what you're saying is, very valid.
All right, well, let's talk about the guys on the team. They have a pretty good front court right now. It's really all that they have left really on the team. Kyrie's out for the year. Tice is out for the year, who's an important part of that. Obviously, Hayward's out for the year. And it looks like Marcus Smart might be able to come back in the second round, maybe the conference finals, if they even get to the second round, of course, which now seems to be much more of a question mark. But so their front court, I guess primarily at this point, consists of Tatum, Marcus Morris, and Al Horford as the key guys. I mean, Morris arguably has been the best player on the team when he's not getting ejected like he did again tonight, or this game that we were recording, which will be released or whatever. But the point is, how do you feel that'll be their big strength in the playoffs? Do you think they'll be able to rely on, especially Tatum, who has been really good in his rookie year, but he is still a rookie?
Yeah, I think the big question is, can the Celtics go far without Kyrie? And a lot of the hype has been they're not going to be able to do what they can with Kyrie. But even after tonight's game, it did show that the bench rolls deep. Like, they have decent players that can come off the bench. And I think that tonight really showed that, between the ball movement on the Celtics, on the offense, even defensively with the big guys down low, I really think that they're able to step up. One of my favorite things that I heard Jaylen Brown say in the locker room was, he was asked the question, how far do you guys think that you'll go in the playoffs? And he said, you know what, if we do what we do and keep it simple, that's enough. And I think that it just said it all. I don't think anyone knows for sure what's going to happen, who's going to be on the floor for that matter, but it'll be interesting. And I think that they have the potential to potentially go far with this.
It was funny, actually. The best answer to that question was before the game. Terry Rozier was asked, how far you think you guys can go with Kyrie? Here, just ask me that.
Yeah.
Just ask me that, and I'll do his answer.
Oh, okay. How far do you think that?
Finals. And he just death stared.
Really?
And that was it.
Really?
It was great.
That's
awesome. Bill
awesome.
Doyle asking the question, so you knew he was going to come
They
off.
need it at this point, right? That's what they have to say.
They need that swag, and Terry's got it. Jalen's got a little bit of it. They're probably not going to make the finals, but it'll be pretty remarkable.
Hey,
if
don't
they do.
doubt them. You watch March Madness, so you never know.
All right, so that'll do it for us. For Kayla, I'm Jared, and this is the Garden Report.